Hello, chat. It's lore time. Got lore with the August beloved. Let's go. Morning, guys. Random voice in a lantern. Ugh. A lot of heavy stuff lately, huh? Right after we got such good news. I think things will be alright. Hope things will be alright. I mean, can really do for Ren is be here for him, right? All we can really do for anyone in the family right now is be here for them. Ooh. I'm fine. I'm fine. Everything will be fine. Everything will be fine. That's what the champs say, right? That's what all famous heroes say. Be fine. Everything will be fine. I naturally gotta live by that philosophy too. I have to be okay, because if I'm not okay, no one's okay. Gotta be okay. Really gotta do something about all these fish. I thought I had more.
Hey!
Hi, August.
Oh, you sound perky.
Yeah, sure. Let's go with that.
So, welcome back to the living. Welcome back to the land of the Elysium.
Thanks.
You were gone for a while.
Yeah, that's a lot to dive into.
I mean, I have time, unless this is an August, go away. I'm not emotionally equipped to speak to you, in which case I might still speak to you. But if it's a time issue...
Well, I don't know. I mean, I guess I can chat. I guess I can spare many of my busy hours watching the vault.
I sense some frustration underlying those words. Resentment, maybe. Not as busy as you'd like? Think everything's useless? Understood that in an undying world, any strides you make will almost immediately be unstroven?
I don't know. I mean, according to you and Anathema, I don't exist.
I'm sorry, what?
I heard that part of your private conversation. You know, I do have these sensitive wolf ears.
You're gonna have to enlighten me just a little bit, because I mean, I feel like I'd remember if I was denying the existence of you in reality. Not that, I mean, I feel like we're on a similar level of existence. We could all not exist, but like there's no reason to specifically be like, yes, Coda, faker than the rest of them. Also, I don't think I said that.
Something along the lines of good people don't exist?
That is a bold assumption to take that and see I'm talking about you.
I don't know. A lot of people call me a good person. How else am I supposed to take that?
I'm more of a questioning the ideological syncrasies and definitions that we place in defining some people as good. Too subjective.
Mm-hmm.
Too impossible.
Okay. What do you want me to say in regards to that?
I don't want you to say anything. I'm just explaining myself. That wasn't a personal attack.
Fair enough.
Although it's interesting that you think of it as one. Is there not any other good people here? Are you the only good person here?
I mean, there's several other good people here. I mean, there's Ren. There's, Gawain. I think Gawain's a good person.
What's a good person to you?
Somebody who usually does the right thing. Sometimes the right thing isn't always morally correct, but the right thing in general.
Well, if the right thing's not the thing that's morally correct, what's the difference between them?
I am not smart enough to answer that question, and Zeke is feeling particularly mute today.
I did talk to Zeke a bit while you were missing.
Yeah, I've heard. They got legs. I've met them.
That's not the bit I was going to talk about, but I was going to say it was even harder getting answers out of him than it was getting answers out of you.
Answers for what?
Oh, you know, worldviews type of things. He defines himself by what other people think he should do, to the point where it's hard to determine where his opinions end and like societal conventions begin.
I mean, he's an angel.
Frustrating.
He's literally an angel.
Yes, and I don't think his species should have, well, any bearing on how he interacts with the world. He's an angel, so what?
You're right.
It's not like there's nobody here watching him anymore. And so I'm curious if he wasn't scared what he'd do with that.
He says you have an interesting moral code.
Thank you. I think. No, I know it's a compliment. It's interesting, which is why you shouldn't take me seriously when I say that good people don't exist. You know, it's not a standard viewpoint. It works for me though. I don't know. I think it's far too simple to define the world as good. That's boring.
Obviously, it's not just black and white. There's also some gray in there.
Yes, but I never understood why people wanted to make the distinction in the first place.
I don't know.
Like, okay, you have a ranking of your actions now. Like, cool.
Why, yes, Lantern, I know I'm gray. I have gray fur.
And so often what people say is good is just conventional, and then there are lines between them, and it's best, I think, to throw the whole concept out the window and just do what you want to do.
What if I want to do is what I've been doing?
Then you keep on trucking.
Okay.
But you weren't. You haven't been trucking lately, though.
Yeah, lots happened.
Are you okay?
In all honesty, no, not really.
Cheers.
I mean, I already know there's something wrong with you. And I mean that in the most endearing way possible.
That was directed at me. Okay.
Yes, that was directed at you.
Wrong. Just... Yeah, that's the world. It's got a lot of moral implications. Bad. I mean, what's wrong with me?
I didn't necessarily say that the bad things were bad. I just said there was something wrong with you. That doesn't necessarily inherently mean a bad thing. I mean, there's something wrong with me. I have to eat for 3 people.
The thing about wrong, though, is that it implies a right, a standard of right.
Keep
that
pushing
would be
Abaddon
preferable.
into the desk.
Boop. Who's like a boy?
Don't you talk down to me.
Yeah. It's just so cute when he looks like this.
Can I bite her? Can I bite them? I really want to bite them.
Yeah, no. You can try it. Go ahead.
Not while they're watching.
I'm pro murder. I mean, like, if you wanted to flirt with me, you could have just started, but.
I don't need to know about what you two have going on.
Oh, don't worry, it's nothing.
Anyways, I mean, I guess we're on thin ice considering the good person thing, but we are still friends, so I guess I can talk about what's going on.
Thin ice.
Yeah, thin ice. Anyways.
Why would my perceptions of your goodness matter?
I don't know. Maybe it was the whole... I thought we were friends at that point, and that statement originally hurt me more than it should have. This is completely a me thing, not a you thing.
No, I think we're friends.
I would say we are. It's... whatever, it's over it. There's a lot worse things on my plate right now.
Yeah, but those aren't things that I can fix, and this is something I can fix.
We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Mm.
Where do I begin? So... do you ever just suddenly remember things from a past life?
It was slower for me. But I understand the concept.
I went on a fishing trip to get some fish for Zeke with Ren, Angel, Captain, Bird, and Sylph.
Is still.
Is Sylph what?
Is Captain still? I was thinking of the right word to say. I've settled on unstable.
Unfortunately, have you not seen the tree?
No, I have not.
Well, it's looking a little not tree.
Huh. Yeah, I suppose you're right.
According to Zeke and everyone else, Captain burnt it down.
One sec.
No rush.
I'm adjusting my music settings. Oh, my music settings are much louder than I usually keep them. Why did I turn that up?
Oh no.
I want the soothing background noise. Only hear Minecraft sound.
Yeah, we went on that fishing trip, and, you know how I can double jump? Well, I unlocked a new power. I have pocket dimension privileges.
What?
Yeah, you could just give me something and I can put it in an extra pocket.
I mean, like, I also have pockets.
I mean, yeah, I've got pockets too. This hoodie has pockets on the inside too, but no, this is like an internal me pocket.
Wait, so, like, are you storing stuff in your gut?
Not necessarily in my gut.
You just, like reach into your stomach and, like, rip out some food and then chomp, chomp, chomp?
It's more like I think about something and it manifests.
Is it, like, anchored in one of your pockets? So
No.
that way you can just, like, keep taking things out of your pocket? Like more and more and more? Like Soleil in those thread things.
Did I check my mailbox? Hang on. Hold that thought. Put a pin in that.
Yeah, and then you think, oh, clear, she certainly can't fit any more. But then there's more.
Why do I have
And the
copper
handkerchiefs have
lanterns?
handkerchiefs.
Well, they're green. I like them. Anyways, yeah, no, I don't have bottomless pockets.
Well, most things should have a bottom, so that's good.
But anyways, I had misplaced terror, and a bunch of zombies just popped out of nowhere. And I started frantically looking for it, and then I found it in my pocket dimension, as well as 3 other things.
So is this a part where I ask?
I mean, I'm about to show
I'm very
you.
curious, but I'm trying to, respect your no, what were they?
I'm going to show you. There's this, the disc for other side. A picture of me and a woman together, subtitled "Always Together Even When Apart," Ari,
Ah.
and an emerald locket.
So you found someone you're missing. Or, well, you know of someone you're missing now.
Well, we'll get into that in a few minutes. I panicked a bit, and I ran. Bird Captain and Sylph stopped me, we went back, we called it a day, and I left in the middle of the night. Next day, me and my dumbass decided it would be a good idea to finally confront Crozul. It initially went well. I got the fucker to lower his guard, literally took off his armor, and then I shot him in the head and he died.
Congratulations?
And then he made it interesting, and I think you've seen what's happened to Stonks.
Ah, yes. Yes, I have.
My first ever loss.
Okay. No.
Yeah.
Kid. Really? On all the years you had to have trained for this. Never lost a fight.
Never lost a fight. Excluding, like, sparring things, because that's sparring, it doesn't count.
Okay, a fight with stakes then.
Fight with stakes, yeah.
I lose lots of fights.
I mean, you make it kinda easy. Anyways,
armor is for cowards.
I started to overthink, and wondering what the village would think of, oh, the hunter, he lost to Crozul and now the radiation's closer to home. Couldn't handle that pressure and I ran. I ran for
That was
the...
it?
Huh?
That was it. It was, what Elysium thought of you.
I mean, they don't think of me any different. I just overthought everything. Anxiety does that.
Yeah. Were you worried what they were going to think of you, or were you worried what you thought of yourself? It sounds like the type of thing to mess up one's self-perception. You've never lost before.
Probably a mix of both, honestly.
Do you know where he's hiding out?
Well, he was hiding out in a mountain near Amber's house, but now he is hiding in Stonks, I think.
Ah, okay. I have to tell him about anathema.
Do you think that's a good idea?
Oh, it's not.
Then what in your right mind would make you think that you should?
Well, his best friend is missing in action. I'd want to know it if I was him.
You can clean up your own mess. Ain't enough money you can pay me to deal with that for you. After all that, I just kind of decided to stay away for a little while longer. Kind of ease back into being a part of the kingdom. And turns out my anxiety was wrong. Nobody thinks any different. But while I was out, I found an interesting place. I call it Pumpkin Hill because there's pumpkins everywhere. There's big.
And it's a hill?
Well, it's kind of island shaped now, but
There are pumpkins. I mean, everything here is island shaped. Let's be real. We don't have geographical features. Those are for losers.
that's fair.
We just have the void.
There was like a few themed islands. There was one that was just a big pumpkin field, one that had a train on it. And
Fun.
there was a graveyard. And
Void soup? Add it again?
maybe. In that graveyard, I found a particular grave. 2 particular graves, actually.
Oh, well, there goes my "it was your own grave" joke.
No, but I did see a grave for Gawain. I think.
Can you show me?
It's a bit of a hike.
Fuck. Well, put it down for later then.
Yeah, the epitaph read, "Missed their pearl." But the 2 particular graves I found were of Kari and somebody named Caden.
Are you relieved you're not separated then?
A bit. I think I'm more upset by the fact that I'll never see them again.
I'm sorry.
It is what it is.
True. Doesn't mean you can't be sorry about it.
Yeah. The Caden thing was a fun story. Apparently, Angel saw the ghost of somebody who looked a lot like me. And that somebody was calling out for their father.
Ah, yes, your bastard child. Are you sure? That sounds like the type of thing that Mm. Angel would say to be cruel.
I don't think Angel would be cruel to me, at least not anymore.
Patch things up then?
Yeah, we did a long time ago. Angel was actually one of the 3 people that found me.
Oh. It's a good thing you have good friends. Collected. See, everyone cares about you.
I suppose so.
Something, just gotta care about yourself.
Yeah. I think the greatest thing that's actually happened to me recently was I finally got an answer to what a Nephil is.
More than, it's a you?
More than it's a me.
It's a me, Maria.
I've got demon and angel blood mingling in my veins or whatever.
You're not.
I'm not their child, no.
Oh, thank goodness.
They're my guardians. They were tasked by heaven and hell essentially to look after me.
Keep an eye on you.
Yes.
Alone hunter caught between 2 worlds. Must have guidance from the sides.
It's kind of why I eat for 3 people. They're attached to me at the soul. Kind of like Moth and Anathema, except they can exist on their own. I wondered why that situation felt familiar.
Ah. Well, unknown's a bit relative, isn't it? I mean, if you go, they go, right?
Yeah.
So how's that can exist on their own?
Well, they're not tethered to me in the exact same way that Moth and Anathema are. We're joint at the soul, but they're kind of like... Man, how do I explain this? I'm not smart enough to explain this. It's kind of like I have a literal angel and demon sitting on my shoulders. We give each other power. We're joint at the soul. But
they missed you.
Yeah, I know they missed me.
Well,
it's kind of like, because they're tethered to me at the soul, I'm the reason they can exist on this mortal realm. Otherwise, they just remain in heaven and hell, respectively. I'm a tether, in a way.
an anchor?
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Man, and now I'm curious. Do they even have a heaven and hell to go back to?
That's a good question.
If you go, are they stuck here? Vice versa, maybe. I guess that's not something we can test.
It's not something we can exactly test. The only way we could really, quote, test that is to try and access them.
Building to heaven. Bad. Make something.
Well,
Staircase, maybe? I don't know.
A staircase
Seems
to
poetic.
heaven. Would that mean that we have to build a highway to hell?
Perhaps. We already have one.
Yeah, we have a
We've got
highway,
the highway. We can just, like, it's already a bit hellish. I'm sure we can make it work.
I'm not gonna die, guys. Not while my anchor's intact, anyways.
Hmm. Oh, you've been watching the vault, haven't you?
Yeah. It was kind of my excuse for not coming back to the village right away. I wanted to give Bird a break. Are you having fun breaking grass?
I like destroying things.
Fair enough, I suppose.
Since alright, trade. You told me a personal story. I'll trying to find a way to phrase this that doesn't sound like a horrible euphemism.
Please, I've heard worse come out of Abaddon's mouth.
Fantastic! I'll show you a personal place, not a come on.
Okay. Yeah, August avoiding
Unless you want it
euphemism.
to be.
That, I'll get back to you on that, probably. Yeah, August avoiding euphemisms? Who the fuck are you, and what have you done with August?
I was trying to be nice to you, since I insulted you last time, apparently, but...
It's fine, people take things different ways.
For what it's worth, I think you exist.
I would hope so. Considering I'm walking around, I feel pain.
And you know, even if you weren't good, you'd matter to me.
Well, I appreciate that.
And that's the best part about non-conventional morals. They're not. Your assessments on people don't change, like, based on their actions. You can just live on vibes.
I suppose so.
I believe this is the way. Yes.
Oh yeah, we passed that thing. What the fuck is that thing with all the cows in it?
Oh! The Nightmare Cow Farm!
Yeah.
It's the Nightmare Cow Farm! I'm feeding the void!
Why would you do that?
Why wouldn't I?
You know, that's the most August answer I could expect from you.
Whee!
I can accept that.
Fuck!
Ugh, cave spiders. Anyways.
Yeah, welcome to the first void mine shaft that I came across.
Oh.
Right? It's nice.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. Why are there so many bees?
They understand where it's cool to be at.
Sure, let's go with that.
They're drawn to it, and then presumably they starve. Who knows? It's maybe a metaphor.
Maybe?
Well, I mean, they are actually starving, too.
I suppose that's true.
So you said emotionally you weren't feeling good.
I mean, how else am I supposed to take a, dead partner and dead son?
Would you like something else to worry about?
Define something else to worry about.
I don't know, the reflection of your soul?
I don't think I'm following.
I'm sorry. It's been so long since I've done this. I don't even need new data points at this point. I mean, new data points are always good to get, but I moved forward with my research. But then I realized it could be a bonding thing instead, because we're friends. Have you fallen yet?
Oh, Yeah, no, I have not. I should have seen this coming. Well, I did promise you once we got to a certain level of trust I would.
I'm not gonna knock you off. You can always leave.
You know what? Just for you. Hang on, let me find the thing. There I go. Oh. What the fuck? Why am I here?
Where are you?
The Void Library.
L.
Oh, that was unpleasant.
Thematic, though. Oh no, you know what that means?
What?
You're probably gonna have to jump in again. Fast travel.
Oh, you're right. Oh, man.
Break the bed first!
Yeah, I'm on it.
We can meet in the blood.
Sure. Would have rather walked, but... Oh. What?!
Are you glitching?
I broke the bed and then I placed it again.
Okay, break the bed and then place it several blocks to the left. That's what I do.
I could do that. I could abuse my mod powers, OOC. Let's try this, and if this doesn't work, I'll abuse my mod powers. Okay, that worked.
And now in the guts, the thunder ambiance, the blood in the water.
I think I've had my fair share of blood considering I've been cleaning the vault.
Oh, sorry about that? Sorry about that. That's mostly my fault, isn't it?
Probably. Most of it was coming from yours.
So? What was down there?
I thought for a split second I saw her.
Do you remember much about her now?
I remember that...
What Haven took has it given back?
All I remember is that we had a pretty, all things considered, pretty nice relationship. I'm still piecing things together. I visit her grave every day. And recently she left me a disc fragment.
She left you?
Well, I had left a purple carnation at her grave. And when I next visited, there was just a disc shard laying on her grave.
Do you think whatever's left of them are here?
It's quite possible. I mean, Abaddon said that all these souls in the lanterns around my office and my spawn, rather, are souls from my old world. Things I've killed.
I mean, then you have her. Then you will see her again, then.
Maybe.
You do see her again.
It's possible. I searched all over. I searched for months, because I thought she was still alive.
I mean, things here have a hard time staying dead.
Maybe you're right.
That's the Haven curse. The Haven blessing? I don't know. Undeath seems worse than death.
I'd say you can say that again, but I've never experienced death until I arrived here.
Oh. I did before. It's no different.
And I've definitely tangoed with death before. All the time. Line of work is dangerous.
I had it for sport once.
What? Actually, you know what? That makes sense. I think Angel would probably like those.
So what's wrong with me?
You're a bit of a freak, and I mean that in the most pleasant way possible. I mean...
Thank you.
I don't know anyone nearly as obsessed with death as you.
I mean, there's not a better place to study it.
Suppose so. There you are.
And you know, if death doesn't scare you, if pain doesn't scare you, then you're invincible. Sure, they can chop you out into tiny pieces and throw you into the void and, I don't know, torture you for eternity. But if you don't care about that, then really they can't win.
Yeah, you're right, Zeke. Wrong is a bit judgy. They're certainly strange.
Aw, thanks, Zeke.
Hmm?
Oh, I said thanks, Zeke.
Oh, yeah. They certainly are active.
There's nothing wrong with you either.
Oh, speaking of active, Zeke's apparently opening a newspaper.
Oh?
Yeah. Well, besides the coffee shop. That's also his.
Is it gonna have editorials?
Probably?
How biased are its account of events going to be?
Probably not biased. I mean, he's physically incapable of lying, so I think he would probably simply state the truth.
That's wrong.
Huh?
That's wrong.
What do you mean that's wrong?
I mean, he's definitely capable of lying.
Explain?
He's lied to me.
What did he say?
Stuff about how he doesn't have a favorite person, and about how he wouldn't come back for you if he hadn't been ordered to.
Well, those are just truths. Angels are, like me, bound by duty.
See, but the thing is, he's not anymore. There's no council.
That we know of.
Exactly. So what he does, he has to make a he has to either do out of his own free will.
And that's his choice to make if he wants to continue to follow his creed or if he wants to go hog wild like the rest of us, so to speak.
Why would you follow a creed that you didn't believe in?
Are you asking that mostly towards Zeke or towards me?
Towards you. I mean, if Zeke wants to answer, he can answer.
If it pays.
Touche.
It's all about money in the mercenary business. Which is why I opened the disco and co-own the meat shack.
Yeah, we're kind of... I mean, maybe I should buy a music disc.
Sure, I got them all except Big Step. And no, I am not selling you Other Side. That's important.
Just... I'm so self-sufficient that it's like... Post... I thought we entered a post-monetary society. There's definitely things people are trading for, but it's not like a necessity, you know?
Hmm.
I don't get why people here still care about money. I mean, we're not gonna starve.
Habit?
I guess.
Oh,
That's probably what it is with Zeke, too. How unromantic.
I mean, he doesn't strike me as the romantic type.
I bet he's got some drama. Somewhere. He definitely has feelings.
That's something you should talk to him about. Look, they're my keeper. I'm not their keeper. They can live their own lives.
I mean feelings like romantic feelings. I mean feelings as in thoughts and opinions of their own, not handed down to them.
He says it simply feels important to hold to certain forms of structure.
One day, Zeke, I'll get you to punch me off a cliff.
Yeah, I heard about that law. Well, I guess that does beg the question, how are you holding up? With, the loss of Anathema.
Hasn't been a loss.
Well, you know what I mean. I know he's not dead.
Moth is cooperative. Nothing has changed.
Fair enough.
Nope, the plan stays the same. Ad infinitum.
We're gonna have a bit of trouble getting Anathema back towards that, team timeshare thing.
Yeah, that's the thing I was most mad about, honestly. The trauma put on that poor young lad. You know how long that would stretch out the time frame almost unimaginably long. Who knows how much that put us back?
Yeah, probably a lot. I had a chat with Jackdaw a bit ago. It's...
Is she sorry?
I'd like to think she is. But what do I know? I'm just, Mr. Goody Two-Shoes. Likes to see the good in everyone. I'm saying that in a teasing way.
As admirable.
I use charm.
I mean, I miss him, but...
That's another thing that I'm not really dealing well with.
Missing people? Loss?
Well, yeah, obviously. Dead son, dead girlfriend. I mean anathema.
Oh. I was
Yeah.
going to say, how can you miss someone you don't even remember, really?
It's complicated, but with anathema, it's, I feel like I failed to protect somebody. Somebody I said I would protect.
Mm. Yeah. Was a loss.
I even feel a little guilty that I was upset with him and didn't really get a chance to chat with him about it like I have the chance to chat with you about it.
It's not your fault.
Yeah, I couldn't have known. I was busy fucking dealing with anxiety.
You wouldn't have known, and besides, at the end of the day, despite all the suffering we take in getting there, it'll end the same way. Or, well, it'll end.
Why'd you have to word it so ominously?
So really, what's the use of dwelling on the pain?
Suppose that's fair.
You think I could get Jack Dad to apologize to me?
I mean, maybe. In all honesty, I don't really know everyone as well as I'd like to. Like, people I really know like the back of my hands are people in friends' family, and even then, that's excluding Sylph, because I don't really know them that well.
You're allowed to make bonds outside of that group, too.
I mean, obviously, we're still talking.
Oh, no, here I was thinking I was stealing you away for minutes in between the family duties. Outlawed.
I can have multiple loyalties. I know that.
Yeah, the more connected you are, the worse it's gonna be.
Stop saying ominous things.
I'm not saying ominous things. You know my opinions. I make them clear.
I don't think it'll get that bad.
And you know, even if it does, it ends the same way. I'm glad you're back.
Happy to be back. Hopefully I won't need to run off somewhere again.
Yes, good to have your particular brand of goodness back.
Did I sense a little snark there?
There's no snark. I'm all sincerity.
I mean, somebody's gotta be the one they can look up to, I guess. And this is going to sound super cheesy, but this is something I remember being actively called. Somebody's gotta be a beacon of hope.
Oh god, no, you don't. You wouldn't know this.
Huh?
I was going to make a joke about the lighthouse.
The lighthouse.
I don't think I've told you its official name.
No.
Hope's Peak.
Okay. I mean, I guess it's a good thing I built a meat stand up there.
You see, it was supposed to be a beacon. I built it up, and I was like, oh, maybe new people. No, new people will find it and come over. And also, maybe specifically, a very small group of people someplace in the universe will be mad whenever they hear the name of this lighthouse.
I don't think that lighthouse is going to be very effective when your spawn is like thousands of blocks that way.
No, but it's not about the lighthouse. It's the metaphor. No matter what, if they find it, they get here, and there's something there already.
Yeah, true.
There's an established group of people. The lighthouse is about how nobody's starting over.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we've all technically had to start over. I mean, one of the first things I was told about this place was actually from everyone's favorite bonehead, Sleep, saying this was a place of new beginnings.
Yeah, there's a difference between a new story and starting from nothing.
I suppose that's true.
Well, and with that August wisdom, I suppose I will be off.
Fair enough.
What's your favorite music disc? Besides the one you're not selling?
The one that I can't seem to find here. Big step.
Okay, I was gonna ask for which one you thought I should buy, then.
If I'm being honest, if I had to pick a second favorite, I need to look at the names again, because I always forget them. There's so many. I would think probably Cat.
Alright, I'll save up for that one, then.
Alright.
For our MIA Catboy. Goodbye!
See ya. Felt good to get that off my chest. Suppose one can say I'll remember this. I need to go say hi to Ari. Then I need to really get back to the vault. It's been a few days. Well, no, I can't get back to the vault yet. I gotta be here for Ren. I don't know. I definitely feel like I trust August enough now. Not enough to show them the hideout by any means, but enough. That was lore. I'm gonna start doing the greetings to Kari, like, imply them off screen, unless it's, like, important that I go to her grave. This was fun. I love Sea August so much. August is just generally so very good. Fun to do lore with. Favorite chaotic gremlin. But we're gonna call it here. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you enjoyed what you saw and you're watching this on YouTube, please be sure to like, comment, share, favorite, subscribe, all that jazz. Follow me on Twitch if you aren't already. I also have a Twitter and a Tumblr. And until next time, ladies, gentlemen, in all matters... Oh, wait! Go follow August at twitch.tv/dayofaugust if you aren't already. They're awesome. And until next time, ladies, gentlemen, in all matter of species between, peace out.